Hey everyone. Hello everybody. Tracie here. My name's Tracie. I'm a member of 5 Dinners 1 Hour, and I am going to be prepping 3 meals for my family real quickly this evening. It's gonna take me less than 30 minutes, and I just wanted to show you guys, bring you along, and show you how easy it is to prep meals. Also, there's a sale right now with the coupon code 10OFF, 10OFF, that can save you $10. So I wanted to come show you about this and get you guys in on that deal. Hello. As you're hopping on, say hello. Let me know where you're joining me from. My name is Tracie. I've been a member of 5 Dinners 1 Hour for about 7 years now. And you guys, it has been a game changer. It's been so easy, so simple for my family. Just we're saving time, we're saving money, saving sanity, because I know the answer to what's for dinner, like all the things. So please share this with friends. Make sure you're subscribed to the 5 Dinners 1 Hour TikTok, all the things. And we're gonna prep 3 meals for my family. It's gonna be super duper quick. Hey, in Colorado Springs, hello in the UK. Did I mention I'm in Arizona? I meant to say that, but I don't know that I did. So, hello. Now, I just wanted to show you that you don't need anything fancy to prep your meals. These are the things that I pull out pretty much every time I prep, unless I know, oh, I did forget one item. And there's really rarely anything that I need to add to this. So I've got a cutting board, I've got some liquid measure, I've got dry measure, I've got a can opener, a spatula, turner, scraper, mixer guy thing, a spoon, a knife, and a pair of kitchen scissors. That's it. You don't need anything fancy. This is all stuff that you probably have in your kitchen already. And if you don't, honestly, most of this stuff you could easily pick up at the Dollar Tree. So super duper easy to get started. You need nothing fancy. Hello, thank you so much for sharing the live. Anyone else, please share, because honestly, you guys, you don't want to gatekeep this. This stuff is so fantastic. So I'm gonna clear off my cutting board really fast. I just had everything on here so I could show you all what you need. And the reason we've got measuring cups, measuring spoons, and all that is it gives exact measurements for everything you need. I don't always use the measuring cups and measuring spoons because I like to measure with my heart on some things, particularly garlic. But if you are new to cooking, and you're cooking is not your thing, or you've just always thought that you're not good at it or whatever, step-by-step instructions, total paint by numbers, super duper simple. But if you are an old pro, someone that's been cooking forever, and you love to cook but you just need a little bit of a break, this is for you too. Hello, hi Liz. I am getting ready to prep 3 meals for my family that we're gonna use this week. I'm gonna be back again tomorrow morning to prep 5 more so that you guys can see how a full 5 meal prep is. But I just wanted to put a couple of meals. I need some extra meals this week and wanted to put a couple of them together really quick, show you guys just how simple this is. So, the first meal that I'm gonna be making, and again, if you just hopped on, I wanted to come on today because I wanted to make sure that you guys know about the coupon code 10OFF, 10OFF off of your membership. So, first up, we are making chicken Parmesan crescents. That's from our classic plan, and that is a March recipe. You get 20 new recipes. We have a classic plan and a clean eating plan. You get 20 new recipes every month, but you get to keep 3 months of recipes all the time. And if you have favorites, you can mark those and keep them forever as long as you remember. So it's really cool to have access to all of this at one time. So you always have 60 recipes to choose from, or if you have the combo plan, you always have 120 recipes to choose from. You like my cabinets, thank you so much. Oh cool, you need this, definitely. So stick around, see this, you're gonna wanna do it. Make sure you're subscribed, following, whatever we're calling it, to the 5 Dinners 1 Hour TikTok. And definitely make sure that you use that coupon code 10OFF, 10OFF. Okay, and I'm gonna throw the bowl, maybe not. So when I get ready to prep, I showed you the tools that I need, which is just stuff that you have on hand, all right? I like to put all of the items for each recipe in one bin so that I get to use those. Yes, you can totally build up your own recipe box over time. It is really, really cool. It's really cool. I mean, I've been doing this for 7 years for my family, and I definitely have a ton of recipes ready to go. Anyway, I like to put all of my all of my items for one meal in a bin just so that it keeps me more organized. You don't have to. You can just put them in a spot on your counter, but definitely take everything out of your cabinets and fridge and everything before you get started. Trust me on this one, it makes it so much easier. Okay, so the chicken parm crescents, we're gonna go ahead and get started on that, and it gives us step-by-step instructions. I am a family of 3, so I am prepping for a serving size of 3. Now this one and another one, my next recipe, both call for shredded chicken, and so this is pre-cooked shredded chicken. See that? This is a question that comes up sometimes. How do you get pre-cooked shredded chicken? I don't want to spend the time cooking chicken. You don't have to. They sell pre-cooked shredded chicken in the deli section. They sell it in the freezer section of most grocery stores. I know Walmart does. Or you can do what I did, which I pick up a rotisserie chicken, a couple of rotisserie chickens about once a month. It takes me 5 minutes to pick apart a chicken. I timed myself today when I was doing it so that I could tell you honestly. It takes me about 5 minutes to pick apart a chicken, and then it takes me 30 seconds to run through it with my hand mixer, and I've got it ready to go. So then I'll just package the rest of this up while we're talking and I'm answering questions at the end, and it'll go in my freezer for later meals. So super duper duper simple. So here we go. We've got the chicken that we need for our Parmesan chicken crescents in here, and we're gonna continue adding ingredients. My first step on this meal is add the first 6 ingredients to a mixing bowl and mix well. Okay. And again, I've got exact measurements on, I should have opened this ahead of time, you guys. That's another tip. Open all of your jars and things ahead of time. But if you don't, hitting them with a spoon, if you can't get a lid off a jar, tends to help. See? It's crazy, right? Breaks the seal. Okay. But if you open all of your jars and spices and stuff like that ahead of time, your prep will definitely go faster. So do as I say, not as I do. You just made these this week and they were yummy. Fantastic. Okay. So we've got a little bit more there. Okay. Got our pasta sauce going in there. And we're going to start adding our cheeses. Smack the bottom. You know, sometimes I don't have luck with the smack the bottom, but that was going to be my next one if this didn't work. So, you know, I said that I like to have a pair of kitchen shears out, and this is why. In case I have a bag that's being persnickety, I can go ahead and get this going. Let's see how much of this I'm supposed to use. So you can see just how easy this is. And again, it tells me exactly how much I need of everything. So you can totally measure everything out. And like I said, I tend to like to measure with my heart. See, that one came off. That one was playing along, but the other one wasn't. So we'll get our parm in there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, where I'm counting ingredients, right? Because it told me to add, I'm gonna finish this guy off. Set him back here for recycling. It told me exactly how much I need of everything, and it told me to add the first 6 ingredients. So I was just counting my ingredients. Hello in Pennsylvania. So again, let me know if you guys are new to 5 Dinners 1 Hour. Let me know, or just anybody. I want to know what your biggest challenge with getting dinner on the table is. I'm telling you what. We are really, really busy. I've got a kid in club sports. It's, you know, we're all busy, right? But I'm just like, some days I'm like, I would be like, I don't know what's for dinner, because that's the first thing my kid wants to know the answer to. Mom, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? And I'm like, I don't know. I fed you yesterday. Come on, right? And it just became monotonous, right? We were eating the same things over and over and over again. And the nice thing is with this, we have a huge variety, and I always know what's for dinner. And actually, this is gonna be tonight's dinner, because it's only 6 o'clock here right now. Your struggle is nothing ever sounds good. The nice thing though is if you had already prepped it and you had it ready to go, you'd be looking forward to it throughout the week, right? What am I making? I am making chicken Parmesan crescents. So I've just got my filling together right here. I'm gonna set that in front of me for right now. And I'm gonna open my crescent dough sheet. Gotta find the guy. Your kids are your biggest challenge, and also your own challenges with organization and time management, right? So if you could spend 1 hour once a week and have 5 meals ready for your family, do you think that would help? I know it helps me. Y'all, I would like everyone to applaud me for not jumping right there, because I tend to jump and freak out when these things pop. And I didn't. I am proud of myself in this moment. Okay. I'm just gonna roll out my crescent roll dough. Come on, dough, roll out. And this is the dough sheet. Did you guys know they make this in sheet? It actually calls for the quarters. I just knew I had crescent roll dough in my fridge. That's why I picked this recipe. And I totally forgot that it was the sheet, so happy bonus. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that, and we're gonna start adding our filling. Yeah, crock-pot dinners are really good for that, 100%. And we've got all different kinds of cooking methods. There's slow cooker, crock-pot, whatever. There are grill meals and oven meals and sheet pan meals and skillet meals. Like, you can cook however you cook that makes you happy. Like, there is a 5 dinners 1 hour recipe for that. There are many 5 dinners 1 hour recipes for that. So totally recommend. I'm just gonna kind of finish doling this out. Again, we are a family of 3, so this is a serving size of 3. The servings, I didn't mention this, are totally adjustable, you guys. Totally adjustable. This guy is pretty full. I might have gone a little bit crazy on him, but you know, it's gonna be all right. So we're gonna go ahead and just press our chicken parm crescents together. It's a little warm in my kitchen right now. Hey kiddo, can you come turn the AC down for me, please? Thank you, husband to the rescue, because I am roasting in here. We topped triple digits today. It's hot. I'm miserable. Did I mention I'm in Arizona? It's nasty out there. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So again, this totally called for the triangles, and all you would do is make sure you're pinching together the perforated parts of the triangles so that your dough is all coming together into a cute little pouch of deliciousness. So there we go, pouch of deliciousness. And then you just put this into a container to stay. And in between layers, if you're prepping for more than 3, which I know many of you probably are, in between layers, just put a little piece of parchment paper, and it actually tells you that. It gives you all of these tips and tricks, so you don't have to know to do those things. The recipe tells me, separate crescents into triangles, add the filling, and roll up, sealing the edges. Store in a container with a lid with wax paper or parchment in between the layers of the rolls, so they're not gonna stick together. And it also tells me, because this one's using the dough, that it's best cooked on day 1 or day 2. So it gives you all of this information. It really is directly through paint by numbers, totally good. So that's the first part of this meal, ready to go. Pretend this is in a container, but like I said, this is gonna be our dinner tonight. And so I just wanted to show you how quick and easy it is to do this, and how nice it is that when it comes time to cook everything, I don't have any more cleanup, because all of my prep work has been done for these meals. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. There we go. We're just making a delicious little garlic butter that we're gonna put over the top. So then when I'm ready to cook these, all I'm gonna do, here's my lid, is I'm gonna take out my container with the crescents. I'm gonna put my crescents on a greased baking sheet. I'm gonna microwave this, brush it over the top, I'm gonna bake them, and then I'm gonna serve this with broccoli and a side salad. And those sides are already listed as part of the recipe, and they are listed on my cook day instructions, and they are listed on my grocery list. So I don't even have to think about what the sides are. I know what the sides are. And if there's something your kid doesn't like or you don't like, you can totally switch it up. Don't they look yummy? I know, right? So good. Okay, So there we go. So there's our first meal, totally ready to go, chicken Parmesan crescents. And I'm gonna set that aside. And I'm gonna show you all of this at the end. Now these chicken Parmesan crescents, you save a bunch of money using 5 dinners 1 hour as well. Again, coupon code 10 off to save 10 bucks on the subscription program. 10OFF is the coupon, is how you spell it. 10OFF, all one word. Anyway, if I had to purchase all of the ingredients that I needed for the chicken parm crescents and for the sides and things that I needed for that, it would have cost me $12.49. Great. $4.16 per person per meal, that sounds pretty good to me, right? And I know what we're having, I know all of the things, and this one's kind of a more fun, more indulgent meal, but you want to do that sometimes. Honestly, this to me beats pizza night, and it saves so much money. But 5 dinners 1 hour teaches us to shop our fridge, freezer, and pantry first. And so because of that, I didn't need all of the ingredients, right? There are things that you have, like I am not going to need to buy garlic powder every single time a recipe calls for garlic powder. I buy it once, I calculate it in that day, and then after that, it's free to me the rest of the time. So all of the ingredients I needed for the chicken parm crescents, $6.54, $2.18 per person per meal. Amazing. Yeah, it is a huge variety of different ways to cook. So next up, this next meal that I'm making is actually a no-cook meal. It is the Chinese chicken salad. We've had this one already, and it was a massive hit. So we're making it again at the family's request. You love it when you make a recipe that's so different. So look at how different my flavors are. I had the chicken parm crescents. Next up is the Chinese chicken salad. You guys, so good. So here we go. And again, this is how easy my instructions are. Add the first 5 ingredients to a large bowl with a lid. Okay? All right, so we were talking about the cost for me to make that last meal. And I'll tell you the cost on this one, and you guys, this one's so good. Chinese chicken salad is like my favorite salad to get out at this little local restaurant. It is my very, very favorite. And so the fact that I can now make it at home is amazing because it cost me $13 to get it out. And I can make this entire recipe for my family if I didn't have anything on hand for $12, $12.35. I had a lot of things on hand, so I only spent $6 to make this. Now here, we are gonna add in some more carrots. Yum, and I'm using up that bag, right? That I already had going. Okay, if you have kids that love vegetables but maybe get tired of chewing vegetables, try matchstick carrots. Because for some reason, eating matchstick carrots is way more fun. This is what I used to do with my daughter when she was little. It's way more fun than chomping on like a big piece of carrot or a baby carrot or something like that. Way more fun. So can I explain the bundles on the website? They are, once you're already a member, you have access to be able to purchase those bundles. And those are just fun, one-off, one-time items. They don't rotate. They're fantastic. Okay, so next up, we've got the matchstick carrots, and then I need to chop up some green onion. So I am not going to need all of this for this recipe, but I am going to cut it all because I'm going to use it for other things. Cut them long with the roots. Put them in water, they will resprout and continue to grow. And I do that all the time, and I have some that are going. I just want some more going. So I decided to buy some more green onions this week. Last couple of weeks I've been buying more green onions because we go through a lot of green onions, and I want more growing and resprouting, but it will save you a ton of money. Plus it's just cool and fun to watch them continue to grow. So especially if you have littles or whatnot, all you have to do is change out your water about every other day, put them in the windowsill, they'll be totally good. So there we go. Set that aside. Add some green onion to it. All right, and then we are going to add in our chicken because Chinese chicken salad. Now again, more of the pre-shredded chicken. And I remember I told you guys how to do this or where you can just buy it, that you don't have to do it. It is in the deli section of every grocery store that I am aware of. Kroger, Walmart, etc. Also in the freezer section. It's fantastic. So, or you can buy a rotisserie chicken, pick it off yourself. All right, there we go. So here is the salad portion of the Chinese chicken salad, and we'll just give that a little bit of shake. It's pretty full. I'll probably just toss it some more when I get ready to go. But here's the Chinese chicken. Here's the salad portion of the Chinese chicken salad. Now I'm gonna make up the dressing portion of the Chinese chicken salad. So hold on one second. See if we have any more. You just grate your carrots for this? Yeah, absolutely. I like to buy them pre-grated because for me, that's a place I like to take a shortcut. The salad I'm making is a Chinese chicken salad. Okay, so next up we're gonna make the dressing, and it did call for a little bit of water in the dressing, and so I didn't knock my water over. I went ahead and put it in my jar. I like to mix dressings and sauces in mason jars, but it just calls for it to go in a bowl, and you can totally just do that. So we are going to, but I like mason jars because mason jars have measurements on the side, which is super awesome. And I can just kind of measure as I go. I know how much is already in there and everything else. The Chinese chicken salad is one of the classic recipes from May. So good. So got my rice vinegar. My hoisin, this hoisin is about done. So I've had it kind of sitting upside down intentionally so I can get it all out. Because I know I'm gonna need the rest of it in here. You guys, this dressing was so good. Matchstick carrots are cheap and a time saver. Yeah, I agree with that. But again, you do you. You do what you wanna do. I like to just purchase the matchstick carrots. Like, I'm a huge fan of that. Sorry about the noise, guys. I don't wanna get that out. Come on now. Okay, all right, there we go. Set that behind me so that he can get washed out and recycled. And then, yeah, and the rotisserie chicken, you can totally buy it already frozen, already in your deli section. For me, it's worth it to buy a rotisserie chicken and shred it because I can do it in 5 minutes. So that's what I do. Got my water. And my sesame oil. Okay, so yeah, so you do whatever is best for you, whatever you like best. I did need to buy some new soy sauce this week, so that is figured into my cost. Spent $1.58 on a new bottle of soy sauce. But then the rest of the time, this soy sauce is going to be free to me because it's not coming out of this week's budget. Well, it is coming out of this week's budget. It's not coming out of next week's or any of the following week's budgets. So, anyway, man, this guy, I mean, he really wants you to get in. You got a good gravy. What did I tell you about opening everything ahead of time and how that's a way better plan? Again, it's a way better plan. Okay, I don't normally have 2 containers that I need to do. So, then we're getting some fresh ginger. Now, fresh ginger, this entire knob of ginger cost me like 85 cents. And it can go straight into your freezer, and you can easily peel it by just running, what's this called, a spoon. I was gonna say a knife. You just run a spoon over it and the skin comes right off. Do y'all see that? Super duper easy. And then you just grate it right in. And it is ready for you. I measure ginger like I do garlic. I go a little bit heavy because I'm a big, big fan. So there we go. And there's our dressing for our Chinese chicken salad. It is, how do you join? Is it monthly? Great question. It is a quarterly because you have 3 months of recipes right away. So here's the cool thing, right? So quarterly, so you're paying for a 3-month subscription. Again, $10 off with the code 10OFF. So if you pick our classic plan or a clean eating plan, it's gonna come down to $26 for either one of those plans. Or you can get the combo plan, which gives you both of those plus 170 cold lunch recipes. And again, you can also use that coupon code 10OFF, 10OFF. But as soon as you join, the minute you join today, you go and log in, you have 3 months worth of recipes already. So you'll have March, April, and May recipes. And then in June, you get June recipes. And then in July, you get July recipes. So for paying for 3 months, you've got 5 months worth of recipes, 100 recipes. It's like, quick math, a little more than a quarter a recipe, I think 26 cents a recipe. I mean, it's amazing. But it's not just the recipes, it's really the program, because what it's doing is it's telling me how to prep it. It's telling me how to put all of my ingredients together, how to get all of my things ready. It's giving me exact measurements. It's letting me totally adjust my serving sizes, and it's saving me money, saving me time, saving me sanity, all of the things all week. Oh, and did I mention the grocery list, you guys? Do you see those big gray lines? It's divided by where you find things in the grocery store. And then you can just mark off what you have. Like on this page, I needed nothing. I needed nothing because I already had everything on hand, right? And then there's another sheet behind here where I did need to pick up a few items. But you know, it's really, really, really simple. The grocery lists are so well organized and they will be so helpful. Wonderful. Sounds fantastic. You're so tired of the same meals week after week. Yes, because I'm gonna need like this. If you had if it was like spaghetti night and taco night and burger night and pizza night and repeat, right? That's like the schedule we were on, and now it's such a variety. Like I just made chicken parm crescents. I just made Chinese chicken salad. And now I am going to make the third and final meal I'm making tonight. I'll be live again tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock Central, is slow cooker French onion pork chops. Yum. Super duper easy. So I need to add my first 4 ingredients to a zipper bag. I've already got my meat in here. And then I need to add in some more of my seasonings. That's the schedule there, and you're over it. I get it. I totally get it. Oh, thank you for all of the likes, you guys. Like, I totally get it. It's like you get so tired of it, and it's the same stuff, and the family is tired of it too, right? Family doesn't want to do that. And you guys, I'm prepping this into a reusable zip top bag. Totally use the throw out one if that's what you have. I have these. Sometimes I prep into the throw out ones. Sometimes I prep into the reusable ones. Depends on what is best for my life that week. Okay. So last time you ate out, where did you go? How many people were you serving? That kind of thing. And what did it cost you? That's what I would like to know while I'm starting to put this together. These are really good. You used French onion soup in place of the broth. Ooh, good idea. Good idea. And I've had this one before too. We really liked it. My husband and I loved it. My daughter enjoyed it as well, but my husband and I were like, oh, let's make that again. So he and I will actually be having this for lunch one day because we both work from home. So it's nice to sometimes do a fancier lunch too. Okay, last night, and it was $52 for how many people? 4 people, $64. Oh, for 2 people, Summer. Thank you for adding that in there. 4 people for $64, right? It's crazy. Today, my daughter and I picked up drive-through lunch, totally planned, but it was $21 for 2 just combo meals. 21 bucks. And here I am, I made these slow cooker French onion pork chops, $10.56 if I had to buy everything. I don't because I had most of it on hand. I literally only needed to buy the cheese. $2.22 is what I'm spending on this meal. So I spent 20 bucks on drive-through stuff that you honestly, you feel kind of gross afterwards. It was delicious in the moment, but we felt kind of gross afterwards. And we're gonna make this beautiful slow cooker French onion pork chops that are gonna be served with mashed potatoes and green beans. And out of my budget this week cost me $2.22. But even if I had to buy everything, it would have cost me $10.56 for my family of 3. It's insane the difference. $15 for 7 people. You went out for $15 for 7 people? Congratulations. That's amazing and good on you, Kristen. Or no, that's not Kristen. I don't know who that is. But yes, congratulations. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we're gonna add some rosemary to this now. It does call for dried rosemary. I happen to have 2 large rosemary bushes in my yard. So I always use fresh rosemary when it calls for dried because, again, it's a free item to me. It's part of our yard decor. We love it. It smells fantastic. And also it's food. So, and I know not everybody has that. That's why I'm saying totally use the dried. But you can make some little substitutions where it makes sense for your family, right? And for me, it makes sense to not buy rosemary and to use fresh. Now, there is a difference between fresh and dried herbs. You need about 3 times as much in fresh herbs as you do dried herbs. So just FYI. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells so dang good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. All right, and so now we're gonna slice up our onions for French onion pork chops. Close you are, Christy. Oh, great. You just signed up and you're excited to try starting in June. Fantastic. Well, if you just signed up, start now. Absolutely start now. Like, you've got the recipes, and go through and find any of those recipes that you love for months that you may not get to, right? Because you just got 3 months worth of recipes right now. And go ahead and click on that heart. Make sure that heart turns green there by that recipe for you. Let me move my trash can over closer so I'm back in your frame. Make sure that heart turns green for you. And then you'll save that recipe. So as long as you remember, you will have that recipe, and that can be added to your menu at any time. And again, it will be generated in the grocery list and all of the things. You're a new member and you can't wait to get started. You're gonna start it next week. Fantastic. Do you know what day you're gonna prep on? Do you think, are you one of the people that are gonna be like, I prep this day every week because that's what's best for my family and I need the routine? Or is it gonna be like, I'm gonna get it in where I can, and your schedule changes? I tend to prep on the same day every week, although life does change and sometimes I do have to move that. But for the most part, I prep on Sundays, but you see me here tonight on a Saturday prepping for you. So, and showing you what I'm doing. But here we go. Just gonna slice these up. Slice the onions. Now, I am a big time onion crier. Big time onion crier. If you keep the root end attached, it does not fix it, but it makes it way, like dramatically better. Also, if there is one thing in your kitchen I would encourage you to invest in, it is a good sharp knife, and to take care of that knife and be sure to keep it sharpened. Did you know that more accidents happen in the kitchen with a dull knife than they do with a sharp knife? And it's because you're applying more pressure. Random fact. You're doing a routine, baby. I love it. You go to Costco every Sunday, so you'll do it Sunday night. That sounds fantastic. That sounds absolutely fantastic. So now I'm gonna add all of my onion to my slow cooker French onion pork chops. There we go. Woo! And see, now it's getting me because it's off of the, what's it called? Off of the root end, but you keep it on the root end, it is way better. Can I at any time upgrade to get more recipes? Yeah, you absolutely can. As a matter of fact, I started with the clean eating plan. Oh, now I'm crying, y'all. I started with the clean eating plan, and very quickly I was like, oh, I'm missing out on the classic recipes, and we switched over to the combo. And I prep from both meal plans every single week. I never have a week that's all clean eating or all classic. I definitely get in there every time. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Clear my eyes with the onions. I love onions though, even though they make me cry every single time. All right. Okay. There we go. We've got them in here. So this part is ready. We're just gonna give this a good zhuzh to kind of incorporate everything. And then we are going to make, in a medium bowl with a lid, I'm using a mason jar, we are going to make the sauce portion that's gonna go in here. Now, if you need substitutions, you need gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever, you use those. This is me using gluten-free flour. Can you see that? It's the Walmart brand. You do whatever works best for you and your family. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this stuff in here. I do need to add some water to this, which I will do when I get off, so I don't have to step away from you all. Oh, here, I'll just do it right now. Here, hold please. Okay, here we go. All right, got my water in there. Sorry for this quick step away. You got the combo, you're stoked, awesome. Awesome, I'm so excited to hear how much you love it because I am massive, massive fan. Add our garlic. I told you garlic I measure with my heart every single time. Okay. And then where's my butter? All right, so what questions do you guys have about 5 dinners, 1 hour? You have watched me prep 3 meals in 30 minutes. You have watched all of this stuff happen. I've told you guys about the coupon code, which is 10 off with the code 10OFF, 10OFF. The website is 5dinnersonehour.com, number 5, number 1, 5dinnersonehour.com. There's also a link in the bio. I've asked you guys to follow along on our TikTok, subscribe, all of the things, right? Just give this a little mixy, mixy, mix, and it's gonna come together. And that's it, you guys. And I'm gonna show you what my mess is. I'm gonna show you what I have to clean up. I'm gonna show you all of the things. You literally are seeing every ounce of the dirty and all of the things that need to happen. All right, but let me know what other questions you have. Do we have a keto or a gluten-free menu option? Highly recommend the clean eating plan for you. It is not a completely keto menu, but again, it's really easy to make any sense. You just saw me do the gluten-free flour for the gluten-free for this item. Like you're the one buying your groceries, so you're the one getting the items you know and trust. I use Sanjay for soy sauce. I use Shars when I need a pizza dough, like whatever works for you. When do you prep the sides? It depends on what the side is. Sometimes the side is prepped as part of the meal, and sometimes it's a quick and easy side. Like this one is made with mashed potatoes and green beans. So the mashed potatoes and the green beans are both freezer mash and freezer green beans. So they'll just go in the microwave while this is cooking, and then we'll spoon it all up together, and it'll be super duper easy. Let's see, Salisbury steak, yummy, you love easy. Oh yes, also there is a Salisbury steak recipe on the TikTok right now that went up today, I think. Check that out because that's amazing. Okay, so we've got our slow cooker French onion pork chops ready to go. We have got our, where'd my other paper go? Oh, here we go. Chicken parm crescents, which are actually gonna go in the oven for tonight's dinner. Get brushed with this delicious sauce. Go in the oven for tonight's dinner. And we have got our Chinese chicken salad. So I've got 3 meals ready for my family. I did it in about 30 minutes with a lot of chatting to you guys. It's quick, it's easy to do. So that's it, but let me show you all that I have to clean up. Are you ready? Set this over to the side so I can show you all of my dirty dishes because it's so easy. It cuts cleanup down like way, 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 way down. So I need to wash my cutting board. I've got a cutting board, I've got 2 measuring spoons. That's it. That's all I've got to clean up, and I need to wipe my counter down. But that's it. And I don't have this every single night. Every single night I have the dish I cooked in and the plates we ate off of. And you want to make less dishes for yourself? Use paper plates if that makes you happy. Do whatever. Do whatever works for you. But for all of this, for these 3 recipes, if I had to purchase everything, would have cost my family $35.40. Not bad for 3 full meals for my family. I didn't need to buy everything because I used what I had on hand, because 5 dinners 1 hour teaches us to do that. And because I didn't need to purchase everything, I spent $14.97. Now I told you we went through a drive-thru earlier today and I spent $21 on 2 meals. Just myself and my daughter, $21. And today I just made 3 meals for all of the people in my family, so 9 servings for $14.97, $1.66 per serving. $1.66 versus $10.50. Like the math maths itself, right? The math maths itself. So now, oh, the other part of cleanup that I have to do is I do have to put away things in my refrigerator, freezer, and things in my pantry and spice cabinet. So what I do is when my bin is done, that I had all of my ingredients in, I just put all of the pantry stuff back in one bin. That will take me approximately 15 seconds to put away. And I put all of my refrigerator, freezer stuff back in one bin, and that'll take me 45 seconds to put away. In less than 2 minutes, for sure, I have all of the things put away that I need to put away. So it really takes me about 5 minutes to clean up. What other questions do you have? McDonald's for breakfast for 5 people this morning was $67. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, exactly. So you want to save some money? This is a great way to do it. So now I told you that with my extra rotisserie chicken, I will just put it in a freezer zipped up bag and have it for future meals. I'll get my little stand guy out here just to make it ever so slightly easier. What was the recipe I just made? I just made the slow cooker French onion pork chops. That was an April recipe from our classic plan. So it's a good one. It's a really good one. So today I made, I did make all classic recipes today. But tomorrow I have a bunch of clean eating recipes that I'm making. So I will be live at 11 a.m. Central tomorrow, making meals for my family, making 5 meals for my family. So please join me then. And I am just dividing this into a portion size for my family. So the next time I have a meal that calls for shredded rotisserie chicken, I've got it ready to go. And then I'll have one other bowl that I need to stick in the dishwasher, but that's okay. I don't have to do that one very often, which is great. Here we go. So, quick tip I learned from the 5 Dinners 1 Hour TikTok is you put everything in and you zip it almost all of the way, and then you roll it over on itself to get the air out, and then zip it the rest of the way. And then for something like this, I want it to freeze flat. So I will smush it flat, and then I'll freeze it on a baking sheet so it freezes flat, and then I can stack it up in my freezer and save myself some more space. All right, who has any other questions about 5 Dinners 1 Hour? I would love, love, love to hear your questions. All right, today I made the chicken parmesan crescents, the Chinese chicken salad, and the slow cooker French onion pork chops. My family, out of this week's budget, spent just under $15, but even if I hadn't had anything in my fridge, freezer, or pantry, I still would have done it for $35. So I'm super duper happy about how my meals are going. I'm super duper happy to be able to have all of this for my family, and I'm really excited that I'll be back here again tomorrow morning at 11 to show you how I do 5 more meals for my family, and then I am full on set for the week. It's amazing. Your daughter bought you a vacuum sealer for Mother's Day so you get to play around with it this week. Awesome, fantastic. Does each meal have the nutrition facts? It does not, and let me tell you why. You are purchasing your groceries, and different things are important to you, different brands, etc. are important to you. So it's far more accurate for you to input your actual ingredients into a calculator that you trust. There are a couple of them, MyFitnessPal comes to mind, but whatever calculator you trust to get your accurate information so it's right for you. Happy Mother's Day weekend, everyone. Yes. All right, any other questions? Again, make sure you subscribe to 5 Dinners 1 Hour, poke around in that TikTok. There's even a recipe that went up today for slow cooker Salisbury steak that is amazing. And like poke around, look at all the things. You see lots of tips and tricks. You'll see time lapses of people prepping their meals. You'll see recipes. You'll see pictures of the food, all of the different things. Also, if you have questions about certain dietary restrictions or whatnot, there is actually a community group over on Facebook. So if you would like to go over to Facebook and search for groups, search for 5 Dinners 1 Hour Community in the search bar, and it will take you to the 5 Dinners 1 Hour Community. There are a couple of questions you have to ask. Everyone is welcome. You do not have to be a member to be a part of it, and it is a great way to hear other members. It's just a space where other members tell you about what they're making, what they're liking, substitutes that they make. Conversations have come up with, what do you guys do for a diabetic meal plan? Who does dirty keto? Who does this? What are some of the things that you've done? Like all of the tips and tricks. I have picky eaters. What do I do about my picky eaters? All of those questions. It's a really awesome community of people that will 100% help you with all of that. The coupon code is 10 off, 10OFF. All right, you guys. Any other questions before I sign off? Thank you all so much for joining me today. Be sure to come back tomorrow, share with your friends, make sure that they know to come check out 5 Dinners 1 Hour, because you do not want to gatekeep this, you guys. We want to help everyone get dinner on their family faster, cheaper, and save their sanity in the process, because sometimes getting dinner on the table is a lot, and 5 Dinners 1 Hour is about making it easier. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 Central.